Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Farmish Life in 5, my weekly update about what's been happening on the homestead. Today is April 9th, it's Friday. Let's go check out what's been happening.
Do you hear that? I got a delivery.
Should we take a peek? Hi guys! Let's get you under the heat lamp. So many babies! And these are turkeys. And now we can move them over with our chickens. They came a day early. So now we're gonna put them together. All right, we've got them all put together. I'm gonna add another tote here to make the area a little smaller so they can warm up, and I'll add some more food and water. Everybody looks good. Getting warmed up after they got shipped. Making friends? Oh, we're making friends. We're making friends, you guys. That's what we're doing. Be nice.
It's been a little wet here this week. I think it's rained every day this week. But I don't have a rain gauge. I haven't had one for a couple years, and here's a story I'm going to tell you where I feel like an old lady. So you know how like many years ago you would try to go get a cell phone and you'd walk in and you'd be like, I just want a phone that makes a call. And they'd be like, we don't make those anymore. So my husband goes on Amazon to look for a rain gauge because with all this rain, I thought, man, it would have been nice to know how much rain we actually got. So he goes on Amazon and he looks for a rain gauge. They're really hard to find. Now they want to sell you weather stations that have like every function known to man that has anything to do with tracking weather. The wind, how much rain, if there's sun, all the things, like all the things. I just want a tube that I can put in my yard that has measurements written along the side that will tell me how much rain I got. That's all I want. I'm a simple girl and I just want simple things. Except for these glasses, they're pretty awesome, aren't they? I want a tube that will collect rain. What is happening to the world? You guys, I'm coming at you with a confession today. Sometimes my husband says things to me like, I think I want to build a forge. Or like, I'll be making supper and he'll say something like, have you ever considered how you would make this if we didn't have electricity or we were off-grid? You guys, it's so hot. Is that just me? He talks about all these self-sufficiency things and I'm just like, yeah, keep talking. I mean, some people, like, they'll read a book like 50 Shades of Grey and that'll do it for them, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you tell me you want to build a forge or you talk about like off-grid stuff, yeah, that's good. When my husband and I got married almost 21 years ago, we had to go through marriage counseling. Here's what I think they should have asked us. Will your partner be a good partner if the apocalypse comes? I mean, really, who's going to be standing next to you when the zombies come? Or when whoever comes? Is the person you're messing around with right now the person you want to be standing next to when it all hits the fan? These are important things to think about. What skills do you have? What skills does your partner have? And if your partner doesn't have the skills, is your partner willing to learn them? Because if not, you should dump them. Life advice from Amy. So we have an empty pasture at our farm that we haven't used for probably 7 years. My husband said to me this week, you know, we have this pasture and we really should be using it for something. We should think of an animal that we can put out there, you know, that would provide us with stuff. We used to have goats, we used to have horses, we got rid of those. We should think of an animal that we can put out there that would be really awesome and provide for us, right? And I was super excited. But as it turns out, he did not mean a baby donkey, and he did not mean an emu. So, I have to keep thinking. So that's what I've got for you today on the rainy farm. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and click the little dingy bell so you can be notified every time I put out a new video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll talk to you again next week.